He's the loudest. No, I didn't lift him.
Goldberg.
Ready? Yes? Okay. Stop right now. Take your breath and organize yours. Group one goes. See what they say. You might want to add. I suggest that you put something in each category from group one, okay? Flip your page over now. Group one, where did you begin?
Oh,
Did
what do
you
you
want
mean?
to?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can do it like this. Tell us where to go and what you found out. Group one, start on page 2, right?
Okay, we started on page 2.
Is that Chad's handwriting?
Okay.
Okay.
Susan, can you read?
It's so nice. What is this?
Yes.
It's not
Okay.
him.
So, turn to page 2, paragraph 3.
Okay, so everybody on page 2. Chad, the respect. All right.
Page 2, paragraph 3.
I'm being recorded for all of time. No pressure, right? Yes.
So this is our setting example. The airlessness, the bustle, and the plaster, scaffolding brings his dust all about him, and that special Petersburg step.
So what is the sense? What the senses are that he
Smell, sight, sound.
Okay, give us a characterization.
Page 2, paragraph 2 still. He was exceptionally handsome, above the average in height, slim, well-built, beautiful dark eyes, and dark brown hair.
Okay, so that's a description. What did you think? Did you think that kind of was with the descriptions that we had on page 1, or is that a little? Does that surprise you?
I mean, I guess
First
it's a
page,
little,
he's like nervous and he
Yeah.
doesn't want to talk
it's a
anymore.
little surprising because he's living in like this ugly, poor part of town.
Do I care that he's good looking?
Not really.
Yes, I got yeses.
Depends.
Interesting, right? I think it is. If I'm an author, I don't have to put it in. I could just describe him, but he actually says handsome. Great, group 1. Nice job. I need a representative for group 2. Okay, come on up. And group 2, kind of support her. Do you have more settings for characterization? We have more settings, except we have.
I'll root you guys on to the
Oh,
stands.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll definitely, if we want to all come up, that's cool too, as long as you can read it. I don't. Great job. Okay, so now, group 2, you began on page 3. Let's follow along.
Should we talk about spitting or?
Give us a striking one from both. Want to start the best one, or more like most unusual, or something that stood out to you.
For me, the one that was mostly, some of these were how he felt, but the one that was most characterization-wise that really showed his personality, I would say he liked all these surroundings, which sounds out of context and sounds like that doesn't tell you anything. But before, he talks about,
Sure, go right ahead.
on page 3, no, page 2. Yes, page 4, paragraph 2. It says, it was a back staircase, dark and narrow, but he was familiar with it already and knew his way. He liked all these surroundings, his harsh darkness, even the most inquisitive eyes were not to be read. So, like, the fact that he likes being in, like, closed and small, dark spaces, I think that really stands out for someone that's a strong personality trait, because most people probably don't like that.
So maybe he likes the urban existence in some respects, maybe, or just the setting of where his mindset is, he likes the circle. If you're in a kind of a mood like that, it's like if you needed to like kind of duck away and try to shut the lights out or something, you know. Okay, very good. What about the other one?
The one that I found most striking in this one was probably the first one. Huge house overlooking canal. And can you explain about that?
Well, the back staircase, just comparatively, the back staircase is only talking about like one staircase, and he's only there for a small amount of time. And the 2 gates and 2 courtyards, that's just giving you a broad overview. house overlooking the canal and saying like, well, maybe it's a big house, maybe important people live there, or maybe a lot of people live there, or a canal, maybe they have, like, they're well off, or it depends, because it can give you an insight into what kind of people live there.
Yes, a huge house over the canal would be prime property, right? So you've got some people are living in squalor, but there are those houses that are very imposing by the water. Excellent. Okay, very nicely done. Group 3. Oh, okay, sure.
Well done.
Thank you.
Did two people want to go after group 3 or just, what do you think group 3 was it? Setting, character? Setting, okay.
And we all go.
You can all go when you, this group, you can kind of do it.
No.
What is the number one characterization you would like to talk about? And just, yeah, maybe use your group, but rely on your group. What did you like the best? For characterization? Okay, go ahead, say. Well, you had anger. I had anxiety, dread. Now your group had more anger. They had what he physically looked like. So this is interesting because this is more than one. I thought I would keep hearing that he was nervous. Now he has a range of emotions that are all very intense. Excellent. What about the setting? Okay, what is it?
Little room, yellow paper on the walls, dragons, and
Very nice. Could you, group 3, because you hadn't said, could you imagine this as a movie as I'm going through, now I'm getting the big house on the canal, but then I'm also getting what the rooms look like. I really can visually see this as a movie almost. Very good. Let's do group 4 and 5 really quickly. I want to show you a piece of the movie that's going to tie in with your homework. There is homework tonight. Okay, what group 4 and 5? Okay. What's that? Yes, of course. Let's pay attention to group 4. Tell us what you did.
So our first example of like the most striking characterization was something he actually said, like, you know, he talked to himself. And something he said about himself was, "What filthy things my heart is capable of. Yes, filthy above all, disgusting, loathsome. We thought that was very like strong. It shows his opinion of himself and like what he can think of and messed up things he can think of. Pretty disturbing. And then in terms of setting, we said we didn't really have a lot of setting in our section. We said that the old lady, the fact that she disappeared behind the curtain into the other room.
Okay, so it's like you've got that kind of spooky almost quality of the curtains. It's very things hidden. Okay, tell me about that first one you picked out. Was what does that tell you? Do you feel like something? What did you think?
I think that shows that, like, well, first it shows that he kind of has a messed up brain, and then it also shows that he's aware of his messed up brain, and he's like thinking like, oh God, I'm disgusted with myself.
Disgusted with himself, right? So he's been anxious, angry. He's good looking, but he hates himself. So this is okay. I'm making a list here of what you're saying. Excellent. Group 5. Excellent. One more. This is it. We're in the home stretch here. The next something to show you. Okay, group 5. Are you let this one go up? This is the last part of the chapter. What did you say? Pay attention, okay? Let's be respectful, okay?
For characterization, we said Southern reaches to the want of food, says that he's hungry. Without stopping to think, he's spontaneous, and just
He's hating himself. And this is all in chapter 1. It's amazing. Now he's unhappy. Unhappy. Okay. Another feeling, right? What about the setting?
I guess this one.
Okay, great. It's the little.
Sticky little table in a dark room.
So we have the dirty, and that's sort of tying in with his looks that I feel like that I hate myself because the dirty is sticky. Excellent. So, I mean, you picked out, in each group, thank you. You picked out great stuff. Now, if I had to say, pick out 2 things out of all of that, what would you say about his character? That's a little harder because there were 5 groups. Go ahead.
Maybe just I feel like Serena's quote about the fact that his own opinion of himself was so low.
Are you out of time? Okay, listen, before you go, you have homework. Okay?